Football Friday with the DGen. Who the heck is DGen betting on this weekend? Let's find out. Leans, analysis, some picks. Let's get into it. Football Friday, baby. What is up, my degenerates? Chris Dice DGen here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing very, very well. Today we got a little bit of a change up here. We are not doing a craps video. We're doing NFL. All right, we're going to be doing NFL videos on my channel here as well. We'll still be doing stuff on CGTV for extra content and stuff. But on here, I'll be doing my leans for the week, preview, analysis, all that kind of stuff. Finalized picks will be in Discord, all right? So anything I say here will probably be what I'm going with, but if there's any injury news, weather updates, anything like that, it may change. So make sure you join the Discords, all right? So join my Discord, DGen Dungeon. It is the first link down below. Sports chat will have some ridiculous parlays that I cook up because I know some people love those. Just picks, stuff like that, some extra discussion. CGTV will have my picks as well, so make sure you join that Discord. It's the second link down below, and you can get the picks there. You can chat with me in either one. You can find me all over the place because I'm just a DGen. But we're going to be doing some NFL on the channel here, calling it Football Fridays. So welcome to Football Fridays. Let's talk about the picks, all right? And my leans on some of these games last night. Thursday night game, the Lions put a good old-fashioned beating on the Packers. I can't say I'm surprised. The Lions looked way better. The Packers, overhyped from that comeback win. Garbage. Jordan Love is garbage. The Packers team is garbage. It is what it is. So this video is being filmed, just so you know, Friday morning. That's what the lines are of as of 9 a.m. Friday morning. So we got our first game. We got an early game, all right? 9:30 a.m. Eastern time on Sunday. Falcons, Jags in London. Jags 3.5-point favorites. You're looking at the total of about 43.5. Again, these lines get slightly vary based on the book that you're using, but we got two slightly below average offenses here, all right? They haven't been playing super well. I think the Jags offense has been underperforming compared to standards that we thought that a lot of people were going to have. Falcons, they haven't been doing much. Bijan Robinson looks like an absolute stud, though. He's been playing really, really well in this game. Defensively, the Falcons defense is looking pretty good this year. They're above average. They haven't really played anybody, though. All right, so don't get too caught up in the Falcons' defense, the hype around their defense. They're not that good, okay? Trevor Lawrence is going to show you that this weekend. I like the Jags here, like them on a spread. Money line if you prefer that. Maybe some parlays as well, but I think the Jags take this game here in London, and they roll all over the Falcons. Look for a couple turnovers from Ritter, and that Jaguars defense is going to eat them alive. And then Trevor Lawrence, he's going to eat Lawrence, Etienne, and Ridley. That's who's eating this weekend, all right? Next game, we have a very, very anticipated game here. We got the 3-0 Dolphins up against the 2-1 Bills. A little divisional game here. Bills opened up as 2.5-point favorites. That's where the spread's sitting right now. Total at 53.5. We are looking right now at the two most high-powered offenses in the league, all right? Miami's number 1, Buffalo's number 2. When you take a look at the offensive rankings, I mean, this total, that's why it is where it is. All right, these teams haven't been playing a ton of defense, but offensively they've been putting up points. Look for that. Look for a shootout in this game here. I do like the over in this game. Again, not an official play. My official plays will be in Discord. I'm not going to keep saying that. That's the last time I'm saying it. But I lean the over here, and I actually do like the Dolphins here. All right, I like the Dolphins with their high-powered offense. I think the Bills team is good, but I don't think they are great. They do have a good defense, so that is what may keep them in this game, but they're going to have to keep scoring with this Dolphins team, and I don't know if they will. Bills have the second-best defense in the league right now, so in for an interesting matchup here, but I like the Dolphins on the money line. Vikings, Panthers. All right, this is a lackluster game for a lot of people. Two teams we thought would be, maybe not the Panthers, but you thought the Vikings were going to do something. Nah. 0-3, for both of these teams here. I think this game is going to be a slugfest, all right? I don't think both of these teams have looked good as of this year. The Vikings, though, I do think they will take this game. I think they will cover the spread. I think Kirk Cousins is going to go out there and just have one of his Kirk Cousins games this week. Justin Jefferson, there's been a lot of trade talks around him. He wants to be in Minnesota right now. So I think that they are going to roll in this game. I think the Panthers are going to struggle. Offensively, the Vikings defense is bad, but I don't think the Panthers have a lot going for them. All right, they really don't have a lot going for them from an offensive perspective. So, like the Vikings here, not touching the total, this game could be God only knows. I do like the Vikings in this game, though. I think they will get their first win of the season and send the Panthers to 0-4. Another garbage game coming up next. We got the Broncos and the Bears, right? Both teams also 0-3. The Broncos are coming off an absolute spanking from the Dolphins. They looked anemic. They were saying, yeah, you got to get the Russell Wilson, Sean Payton connection built up a little bit more. Well, they had some connecting this week, let me tell you. I'm sure everybody on that team connected a bit over how badly they got their asses handed to them by the Dolphins. The Bears, awful team. Justin Fields is a terrible quarterback. You can tell me he's not. He's awful. Mitch Trubisky had better numbers than Justin Fields does. I don't care about his running ability. It doesn't matter. All right. The Broncos in this game, I like them. I don't like the total here at all. If anything, I would say the under. Both of these teams have terrible defenses. If you take a look at their defenses, both are below average, I believe, and significantly below average. You got the two worst defenses in the league. So you're looking at God only knows, right? These teams could put up some offense, but they both have meh offenses. Look for the Broncos in this game. Two bad defenses. Justin Fields, just retire, brother. You're not good. Leave. Who else? Ravens and the Browns. Sorry, we got another divisional matchup here. 2-1 Ravens, 2-1 Browns. Line opened -1 for the Browns. It's now at 2.5. So, obviously some bets coming in on the Browns there. Over 40.5 for the total. Lamar hasn't looked Lamar-esque this year. The Browns have been playing all right. Deshaun Watson's been okay. Obviously, Nick Chubb out for the season hurts them quite a bit. But I do like the Browns in this game, all right? I do like the Browns. Don't say DJ and you're just going with all the favorites. The Ravens have not looked anything special to me, all right? They've gotten a couple wins. They beat the Texans, yeah, okay, congratulations. I could beat the Texans. They haven't looked great, though. The Browns have been looking decent. They haven't been playing very, very well, but you're looking at a divisional matchup here. I like the Browns in this one. I think that it's going to be hard for the Ravens to travel to Cleveland and steal this from them. So I'm going the Browns on this one. Again, official plays will be in Discord. This game probably won't even have a play on it, but because I'm selective in my plays, right? Just giving you leans, what I like, and some analysis that you can think of here for the week upcoming. Steelers and the Texans. It's just a garbage game. There's a lot of garbage games this week, if you ask me. All right? The Texans and the Steelers, two shit teams, two teams I could care less about. The Steelers are like the awful Pennsylvania team, right? Go Birds. Screw the Steelers. They suck. The Texans are just as bad, all right? These teams, Kenny Pickett looks like he couldn't hit a picket fence if it was 5 yards in front of him, all right? I don't know what he's doing. C.J. Stroud, he's just a rookie quarterback. He's putting up some numbers. Don't get me wrong. He's putting up numbers, but nothing to actually do much here. I'll take Pickett in this one. I don't love the pick. Don't love either team in this game. I do think the Steelers will squeak this one out. It won't be a pretty game. It will not be a must-watch TV. If I had to choose between this and The Bachelor, I'd probably choose The Bachelor. This is just an awful game all around. Just like a lot of these games this week, though, if you ask me. But this game especially, I hate this game. There's nothing that makes me want to watch this game at all. Rams and the Colts. Got the Colts at -1 favorite. They have been looking good. The total here in this game is interesting to me. We got 45.5. I think these teams could soar right over this total. The Rams have been looking pretty lackluster. They have been putting up points. They just haven't been getting it done. Their defense has looked, not great. All right. The Colts, hopefully Anthony Richardson is back, but the Colts stole a win with Gardner Minshew against those Ravens last week. So they should be in good shape there either way. I do think that this game will be a good one. I think the Colts are going to pull this one out. The over is also a good play in my opinion. I see like a 28-24 type game here, maybe 31-24 type game. It will be a shootout. Will come down to the fourth quarter. But the Rams just don't have that guy yet, right? Puka's been playing really, really well. He's been catching a ton of targets, a ton of yards. But they just don't have that guy the Cooper Kupp, right? Cooper Kupp was just that dude. They don't have that guy right now, all right? Stafford's looking who to throw to, right? He's hitting guys. He's throwing guys. He has a ton of yards passing, but they just don't have that guy with that mentality in the red zone yet. Not that they're saying they won't come, but I just think the Colts right now, they're looking decent. Okay, not great, but they're looking decent. I think the Colts take this game in close fashion. Close fashion. Not calling a blowout here, but close fashion. This game, another divisional game. We got the Bucs and the Saints. Saints are 3-point favorites. The total's pretty low because these teams haven't been scoring a ton. The Bucs haven't been looking great. They lost, on Monday night to the Eagles. Saints come back, or the Packers came back on them last week. Another meh game here. Again, wouldn't touch this game. I think the Bucs might actually squeak this one out. All right. Derek Carr has been playing well. The offense has looked good for the Saints. For the most part, the problem is their defense has not looked good at all. Don't expect Baker to do a ton here, but he may do just enough. So Bucs in this one, but you'd have to put a gun to my head to bet that one. Got another divisional game, Eagles and the Commanders. All right, obviously I'm an Eagles fan. Do I think the Eagles are going to win this game? Absolutely. Have they looked good? Absolutely not. All right, Eagles are 3-0 this year. Opened at -7. Public's been steaming it to 8.5. It doesn't mean much to me, all right? The Eagles are going to win this game. I don't know if they cover. I'll be honest with you. I don't think they cover this game. The Eagles will win, though. As an Eagles fan, they've pained me this year, okay? Watching them has been just a roller coaster, as it always is, but I don't understand some of the play calling, all right? I think with the new offensive coordinator here, they're still trying to dial up what's actually going on. DeAndre Swift has been an absolute unit, all right? Shout out Swift. Not Taylor Swift, all right? Not shout out Taylor Swift. DeAndre Swift, the real Swift, all right? But, they've looked good. Eagles will win this game. Not too concerned about that. The spread will be in slightly questioned. I don't think the Eagles will blow them out. The Commanders will do enough to hang around, but the Eagles will pull this game out and go to 4-0. Bengals and the Titans, another meh game. This one, the Bengals have not looked good this year. I think they are going to turn it up. They looked a little bit better last week. I think they're going to turn it up here against this Titans team. The Titans offense has looked absolutely atrocious. All right, their offense, let me look at their exact rankings here. I think they might be the worst offense in the league. Sorry, there's only two teams that are worse, the Jets and the Giants, rightfully so. The Titans suck. Bengals will cover this spread easily, and they'll go on to win this game. The total, not too concerned with this one, but the Bengals will win this game pretty nicely. Raiders-Chargers is another one. The Chargers have not looked good this year. They're losing a lot of close games. Over here, I think both these teams are going to put up points. I think the Chargers win this game. I don't know if they cover the spread. The Raiders will do enough to hang around there. Devontae Adams will probably have 100 yards and a touchdown. The Chargers, God only knows how many yards they're going to go for. They went off last week. I mean, Keenan Allen had, 18 catches in a PPR league. He destroyed me in fantasy, but it is what it is. Chargers win this game. Total over, soaring over. They might hit this in the first half, if you ask me, because both these teams don't really play defense that well. So, yeah. We got the Patriots and the Cowboys. All right, this game, everything in me as an Eagles fan loves the fact that the Cardinals beat the Cowboys last week. Cowboys are going to get revenge this week. All right, don't take this wrong. Mac Jones is not going to do anything to slow down or to do anything against this Cowboys defense. They might put up maybe 17 points max. The Cowboys will take this game. I don't know if they cover the spread because the Cowboys offense last week couldn't get anything going, but the Cowboys are going to look to bounce back here against this Patriots team. The Patriots are certainly better than the Cardinals, but, I mean, last week, Dak, he's a choke artist over here. That's why I love Dak as the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. He is one of the worst quarterbacks in clutch situations. I mean, he's terrible. He's absolutely terrible. Sorry, had to sneeze there. Just because I'm sneezing on the truth. Dak sucks, all right? As an Eagles fan, he's a great quarterback to have in your division because you know when it comes down to crunch time, when you need that guy to step up in the game and grab the game and take it over, you know Dak is going to be sitting there with his hands in his pants doing God knows what. He's terrible. Anyway, enough about Dak. This game, yeah, I know the Cardinals beat the Cowboys last week. This game here, right now, this is going to be an absolute blowout, all right? The 49ers are going to absolutely smack the Cardinals around. This 14 points, I don't like big spreads in this game. The 49ers, all right? No-brainer. Will they win? Of course. Would you take them on the money line? You're an idiot if you do, unless you're parlaying them with like 15 other teams. But the 49ers will cover this spread. Again, I don't like big spreads, but the Cardinals are going to come crashing back to earth. All right, their wings are going to get clipped by this 49ers defense here. And the 49ers offense is going to eat. All right, McCaffrey's probably going to run for $150 and 2 touchdowns. Brock Purdy, you know, he's probably going to throw for 300, maybe 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. Juszczyk will probably get a touchdown. Like, I mean, the water boy on the 49ers might get a touchdown in this game, all right? 49ers are going to soar in this game and clip these Cardinals' wings. Another game here, Chiefs and the Jets. I mean, unfortunately, Aaron Rodgers went down for the Jets, right? I was really looking forward to Aaron Rodgers salvaging this Jets team. This is going to be an absolute beatdown, especially if Taylor Swift is in the stands. That's going to be the highlight. Zach Wilson will probably be waving to her. The only problem is Taylor Swift's a little too young for Zach Wilson. He prefers, 40 and over, but it is what it is. Chiefs cover the spread easily. They might put that total up themselves. They might put up 40-something points in this game. Kelsey, again, with Taylor Swift in the stands, he'll probably go for 80 and a touchdown. Patty Mahomes is going to throw some dimes out there. Pacheco is going to get his rushes. McKinnon's going to get his touchdowns. This game, not even close, all right? Chiefs here, absolute murder. If you really like the Chiefs and the 49ers on a little teaser, don't mind that one. But again, picks will be out this weekend here, Saturday night, Sunday morning. And then we got the Monday night game, the Seahawks and the Giants. All right, the Giants have looked pretty bad, okay? They've looked pretty terrible. Their offense has looked anemic. Seahawks in this game, I think the Seahawks win this one. They'll cover the spread. I don't like the Giants. Obviously, I'm an Eagles fan. The Giants have done nothing to concern me at all this year. Seahawks haven't looked great, though. All right, don't get me wrong. The Seahawks have not looked great. But I think in this primetime Monday night game, the Seahawks get it done pretty quickly, pretty easily. So, again, picks will be out in the Discord this weekend, Saturday night, Sunday morning. Join both Discords. First link down below is my Discord. Second link down below is the CGTV Discord. So I will post the picks in there. We've been coming off a hot NFL season so far, looking to keep that rolling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Football Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you at the Cashier's Cage on Sunday after these NFL games kick off. Have a great weekend. Bet smart. And let's make some cash, shall we?